Hi everyone and welcome to $1 Million App Ideas. I'm Pietro Messineo, I'm an indie dev and I successfully exited some apps in the past. And that's why I feel comfortable today in giving you some suggestions or even some recommendations on how you can enlarge your app portfolio and why not maybe even make some millions out of it. So in this new format, I'm going to unveil free app ideas every week. And so for each app, we're going to see what is the app about, the revenues of the last 3 months, the amount of downloads that it gets, also how complicated it is to make such an app, and last but not least, what could actually be the selling price of this app. The app that we're going to analyze today is a cat translator application. Well, as you can see, it's a very specific niche, and basically the app is going to analyze the audio that you are recording, and then it's going to give you a, let's say, translation of what the meow means into our language. Well, yes, you're gonna think that there is an app for everything, and why not even for cats, right? So you can basically understand what your cat is saying. And even though it's a niche of a niche, well, you will be surprised to know that this app made $166,000 in the last 3 months, with a massive $645,000. Yes, it's a niche. People love animals. People are crazy about animal. And that's exactly why they keep spending money for tools which are actually not accurate and there is no scientific base about it. But that's another topic and maybe good for us. So, how complicated is to make such an app? I gave a 3 out of 10 rating score and I will tell you why in a bit. In the meantime, if you would like to sell this application, of course you have to consider several factors like the revenue trends, the profit margins, the growth rate, the market potential, the app sustainability. And once you know all of these things, usually the revenue multipliers range between 3 times and 10 times the yearly revenues. So if this app made $166,000 in the last 3 months, we multiply by 4, we obtain the yearly revenues, which is 664,000 roughly. And so if we apply a free per multiplier, which is the basic multiplier, we obtain $1.9 million. So the developers of this cat application could eventually sell their app for $1.9 million. Would it be enough for you to stop working forever? Who knows? And so the question that you are probably asking yourself, how can I make this cat AI application? Well, AI or not AI, I was actually investigating a little bit for you and I tried with ChatGPT to provide an audio file of a cat and asking like, what is this cat saying? Actually, ChatGPT provides you even a plot, like the image of a plot of the audio wave of the cat sound, and it can tell you some things. But if you are keep being more specific, it can tell you, well, look, based on this audio wave, it's short, the sound is short, blah blah blah. The cat may say this, that, and so on. So it can give you, based on the prompt that you are providing to ChatGPT, a list of possible text of what your cat is actually saying. So you could craft this application with ChatGPT. Or actually, I can give you another option. You can craft your own machine learning model. Using Xcode, you have to find just a dataset of audio files. And for each audio files, you will categorize them by what the cat is saying, because I'm 100% sure there are audios which are basically containing, or dataset which are basically containing audios of cats, and people may have categorized them based on what the cat is saying or what they think that their cat is saying. And so, how about the monetization? How this company could, or this application could actually make such a big amount of money? Yes, they do have subscriptions, they do have weekly, they have monthly, they have yearly, but that's not actually it, because they do have this super annoying paywall which appears every time you open the app and also after the onboarding, but that's not actually it. You don't see any closing or skip possibility because it actually appears on the bottom right in gray where there are terms, restore, and privacy after 5 to 10 seconds. And so people are actually forced, or they think that they cannot find a way to skip this, So they push the start button, they subscribe with a free days of trial to the weekly for $10.99. Insane price, considering the technology of the app and the expenses that they may not even have. But that's not actually it. If you skip this, and you are so lucky that you are just waiting and understanding how things works, you are being prompted with an offer, which is basically the same price of the weekly but for a full month without trial. And if you even skip the offer, so you don't like the developers that are doing so much effort to steal your money, not steal, but to get your money, then you can find in the settings these beneficial subscription plans, which is a yearly plan for $29.99, even though it's written that they charge $1.99 a month. That's weird math. But that's not actually it, because look how many A/B testing and offers they have. Because they run A/B testing on paywalls, they run A/B testing on pricing, and a lot of other things. Because you always have to find what is the price that the user is going to pay for such an app. So once you found the best price, then you have a win. And this is the result, $166,000 for an application which doesn't have any solid scientific background. Insane. And so as usual, the question is, where can I get my first 1,000 of downloads? And the answer is always the same. You can cooperate with an Instagram influencer, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. You can cold mailing some blogs. I did it. It works somehow. You can even improve your ASO keywords, App Store search optimization, so you can write the keywords to rank on top of the category. And if you have some money, like this application is having, because I actually found this application through the Apple Search Ads in App Store, you can spend some money in Apple Search Ads. So the application that I was analyzing today is called Cat Translator Human to Pet, and is, as I said, translating the Meow into languages, like into our native language or natural language. That wraps up our app idea of today. I hope that this concept sparks inspiration for your upcoming app portfolio. As usual, little disclaimer, all the data that you saw in this video are actually coming from public data tools, which means they should be considered as estimates and they may not be accurate. Even though I found out in the last few years that the numbers are getting more accurate and accurate every day. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the community where we are discussing all of the things related to app growth and marketing in the apps, and why not, follow me even on Twitter. See you in the next video.